here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Maryna Iron Lady Moroz. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, folks. Round 1 of this much-anticipated clash between 2 women who are at a very high level in their specific disciplines, a collegiate wrestler, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, and both women are ready to engage tonight.
Both women ready to fight, ready to engage on their own terms. How does the wrestler get this fight to the ground, though, without putting herself in danger? How does she get the takedown? She has to focus on single legs. If she starts to shoot high crotches and doubles, she opens herself up to guillotines. How does she manage being on top of this tremendous grappler when she is in her guard? This is a...
Suarez is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Armbar.
Oh, how good is that as she gets out?
She is so aware on the ground, and she escapes a deep submission attempt.
Trying to establish the jab early on here. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trick to secure the takedown.
Great defense to stay safe.
Oh, and there it is, the early takedown. She told us she would go for it. Beautiful entry.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Oh, she leapt at her and lands the diving punch to the head. Well, we talked a lot about her flexibility off the top, and she's got rubber guard now.
She's got rubber guard. She has options for finishes, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see very often in the UFC. Big shot to the head.
Suarez is really limping heavily now. The leg kicks have started to pile up. Clearly, they're having the desired effect. 2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Big inside kick. Oh!
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Big shots being landed on both sides here. There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick her opponent to go to the spot that she wants if she's going to get this fight where she needs it to be.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
Moroz getting absolutely starched by these elbows on the ground.
Full side control now.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your opponent, but do it in a way that you don't lose all the work that you put in to gaining such a dominant position.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh! Oh!
Well, she is clearly gassed out at this point of the fight. The stamina is low, and even when she misses a strike, that is an exhausting effort as well. So, not a good look for her here. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially win.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She doesn't have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
elbows to the body there. Her confidence really a big part of her success. Walking through the hotel today, she walked like a fighter who had already won her fight. Just the self-belief is undeniable.
Nice punch to the head.
Well, seemingly, even when she gets her hands up, a lot of these strikes are getting through, and looks like some swelling on her head area now.
I mean, swelling on her head. You know, she's getting beat up. Make no mistake about it. She's taken far too many of these shots. What she needs to do is get active in her defense.
Attempting a choke now.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, that right there is the final horn. So this one goes the distance tonight. She was pretty close on some submission attempts tonight, but you got to think, regardless, did enough to get the judges' number.
Well, I mean, as you look back on the fight, you see that she was offensive. Every time the mat hit the ground, she was the one attacking submissions. She wasn't trying to hold. She wasn't trying to stall time. She was offensive off of her back. If she was ever on top, she was offensive. She should get the decision victory. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Fighter blocks a punch. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. And now some separation between the two athletes. She got that kick to the body home. Lands another strike there. She's got it going on tonight, and the swelling on her opponent starting to get pretty bad now.
It's getting bad. I mean, she's got to address it. She's got to change something up. Maybe shoot for a takedown. You cannot stay upright with this lady. She's too good in the stand-up. Oh, nice.
Whoa!
Oh, my goodness. Super high-level striking by both these women. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. That was nice.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Multitude of elbows now. Suarez is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, get the cut man ready. Huge elbows raining down here. We could get a finish.
The referee is getting closer and closer. He's going to stop this fight.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. All right, so the referee may be closing his distance a little bit. She has absorbed so many headshots. I don't think he wants her to take too much more damage upstairs.
And doesn't want to see her go flat out. I mean, you can stop this fight and save her from getting put out completely. She is not going to change this fight. She's been beat up from start to finish. The better fighter will get their hand raised. It's time for someone to take a look and save her from herself. Big ground and pound. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you got to think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is in.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight, and I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Oh, and there it is again, just like we saw in the previous round. She gets the takedown with relative ease, perhaps some frustration starting. Suarez is trying for a submission here.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, flattens her out. This could be trouble. Oh, she goes right back to the well. Another submission attempt here. Trying to get under the chin. Oh, she's able to slip out. She gets mounted, but she got out.
Yeah, she's mounted, but it's better than getting choked out right there with the rear naked choke. Great submission defense on display by this young lady.
Moroz gets back up again. Nicely done. All right, so a pretty interesting development here in terms of this fighter's evolution. Just as we saw in the last round, primarily a jiu-jitsu athlete, having a lot of success. Oh, huge leg kick to that lead leg. Oh, big left hand.
Oh, nice left hand. right in the side control, yep.
Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. But for the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain. Darce choke attempt here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, she's out. Both fighters back to their feet now. All right, well, through no lack of effort, she still hasn't been able to get the submission. You got to credit the defense at some point here.
Absolutely. This young lady is so present defensively when she's under attack. She never panics. She's so calm under pressure. She seems to...
All right, the referee has paused the action here, likely to call in the doctor, yes, to look at this significant swelling on her. I'm not sure she's going to be allowed to continue.
John, she's gotten beaten up, and I mean, it's getting worse every time she gets hit. There is a lot of swelling.
Close look by the doctor. Yeah, that's going to do it. I mean, these fans are ruthless, but you had to stop the fight, no?
Yeah, I mean, look at her. She's disappointed. She's upset, but the reality is she couldn't see. She had one eye. She was very limited. The damage was going to continue, and it would only get worse. So I believe this is a great decision by the doctor.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Tatiana Suarez.
All right, Buff, thank you very much. How good is that? She told us in the fighter meeting, as humbly as she could